They blamed the Scottish government for a failure to find an agreement following a compromise reached with the Welsh Labour government. But MSPs voted by 93 to 30 that the Scottish Parliament does not consent to the European Union Withdrawal Bill. A Labour amendment calling for cross-party talks in an attempt to broker an agreed way forward was accepted. Mrs May's de facto deputy, Cabinet Office Minister David Lidington, last night said he remained open to suggestions that would improve the bill. It's patently obvious that Nicola Sturgeon wants a political crisis to provide cover for her independence drive. Adam Tompkins, Scottish Tory Constitution spokesman SNP Brexit Minister Mike Russell said he would invite UK ministers to hear the concerns of all parties and to discuss any new ideas. The UK government could press ahead anyway, but it has never been forced to overrule Holyrood before. Such a move threatens a constitutional crisis, with Mr Russell insisting this would be breaking the 20-year-old devolution settlement. But Scottish Tory Constitution spokesman Adam Tompkins accused the Nationalists of wanting a confrontation. Getty Liberal Democrats and Labour have roused fury as Nicola Sturgeon's independence hopes renew. Said, "It's patently obvious that Nicola Sturgeon wants a political crisis to provide cover for her independence drive. The SNP has taken the wrong path today. It's deeply disappointing that the leaders of Labour and the Liberal Democrats have helped them do it." During heated clashes, Conservative MSP Mordo Fraser highlighted that Lib Dem grandees such as Lord Wallace of Tankerness, the former Deputy First Minister, and former Holyrood presiding officer Lord Steele of Ickwood, had welcomed UK government concessions. He also pointed out that several Labour figures were supportive of the Welsh signing up, making Miss Sturgeon's claims of a power grab look ludicrous. Hitting out at the First Minister's grievance agenda, he said, "No member of any party that claims to support the union should have anything to do with this nonsense." Ignoring comments from the likes of David Steele and Jim Wallace in the House of Lords, and giving succour to the Nationalists. They should be ashamed of themselves. But Scottish Labour's Brexit spokesman Neil Findlay criticised the Tories' shambolic handling of the riding. As the party that delivered devolution, Labour will always seek to defend and strengthen it. Tavish Scott for the Liberal Democrats said the treatment of the devolved administrations has been shoddy. The dispute centres on 24 devolved policy areas such as farming and fishing that the Prime Minister has argued require UK frameworks after Brexit to protect the internal market. Getty Scottish Labour spokesman Neil Findlay said Labour would always support devolution. Russell told the MSP's bill would put our devolved settlement at risk. Speaking after the vote, he said the UK government must respect Holyrood's will, adding, "They cannot pretend that no motion has been passed. If they now move to force on this Parliament an arrangement for restricting devolution that does not have Parliament's consent, they will do so in the full knowledge that they are breaking the 20-year-old devolution settlement and operating out with the agreed constitution." Meanwhile, responding to Scottish Labour leader Richard Leonard's call for fresh talks, Mr Lidington wrote, "I welcome and will consider any practical variations on the devolution provisions of the bill that you may have that will help deliver both the maximum legal certainty and reassurances to the devolved authorities."